just arrived, you need to get familiar with your new job. Mistakes are not tolerated. Every single one will be punished. You'll be sorting trash every day. For any incorrectly sorted material, punishment. Our system requires food supply, and you as a signed volunteer will be responsible for providing them.
Survival horror, a farming and sorting simulator, a decorating simulator, and a lore so vague and mysterious it's got a small fan base theorizing like it's Area 51. This is Drudge, and it's all of those things. This has been one of the most interesting games to come out this year. It blends all of these genres into one perfect package, only for you to learn that the progress in the game is the biggest lie it tells you. When you begin, you awake in an unknown concrete, dark and filthy room. A voice on the intercom echoes into your ears with a thick Eastern European accent, making it very clear. You are a slave now. This bunker is your home, and your jobs are to sort trash, grow food, and explore the lower levels. Disobedience results in an electric shock from the collar around your neck. That collar represents your health. 3 shocks and you're done. The world outside is dead, overrun by zombies that have pushed deep into the lower levels of the complex. Your superiors need you to clear them out. This introduces you to the simple but addictive gameplay loop. You sort trash into categories: paper, organic, metal, plastic, wood, and general. Doing your chores rewards you with money to unlock better equipment, like a vacuum cleaner that sucks up specific materials to make your job 10 times faster. You can also buy seeds and tools for a tiny farm. Though the game doesn't give you any bonus cash for farming, meaning it only makes sense to do the bare minimum to keep the intercom man happy. Eventually, you'll accumulate enough cash to buy weapons and tools to venture into the lower levels. These areas are dark and eerie, guided only by harsh red lights leading to main objectives like valves, fuse boxes, or air vents. But the game highly rewards curiosity. Exploring outside the guided lights reveals upgrade, floppy disks, extra cash, and backpacks to expand your inventory. You'll also find remnants of previous occupants through scattered notes, though the true nature of the plot is kept purposely vague. When you return to safety, you can use your hard-earned funds to clean and customize your bunker. You can buy tables, radios, TVs, sofas, or grab a sponge and physically scrub the muck and graffiti off your walls. You can paint them a cheerful colour, or take an axe to the indoor shrubs and weeds. Once you get comfortable, the need to escape takes over. The shop lets you open up new areas of your home. At first, it feels like simple expansion, but horrific secrets quickly present themselves. In the water reservoir room, a key unlocks a door leading to an area straight out of the none. Moving forward triggers a jump scare as a Wendigo-looking creature streaks across your screen and disappears down a hole. Following it means instant death. Hidden vents nearby lead to a cell with human remains and a note revealing a previous slave that was left here to rot. Another vent drops you underneath your bunker where a trapped zombie waits near a glass window showing a dead guard holding a rifle. The game forces you to use your brain to piece the horror together. Eventually, you unlock a massive bulkhead door that reads, Surface. Locked behind a keycard reader, suddenly you have a straight objective: find the card, survive the toxic gas levels below, and make it out. When you finally step outside, it's snowy and freezing cold. You reach a desolate runway with a crashed plane. Running blindly gets you sniped instantly, but by scavenging hidden parts from the deep bunker, you can meticulously repair the aircraft. You do the work, you build the plane, you get ready to fly, only to realize that the entire thing was bait from the start. The plane is rigged to explode. You survive the crash only to be dragged back down into the concrete by terrifying silent deer-head people. They look down at you and deliver the final brutal truth. You will never escape. You are part of the system now.
You almost escaped. In any case, that's what you thought. But there is no exit. There is only the system, and you are part of it.
Like I mentioned at the start, Drudge does a bit of everything and it does it well. What makes this completely insane is that the entire experience was made and self-published by a single solo developer, Right GG. It first appeared on SteamDB back in late 2021 before dropping this year on January 15th. And that half-decade development cycle shows I haven't hit a single bug. It's beautifully optimized for Unreal Engine 5 and it sits on Steam right now for just £11. Frankly, it puts giant AAA remaster titles to absolute shame when you consider the differences in resources. For an early access title, it feels polished, atmospheric, and incredibly homemade. The heavy atmosphere combined with a lack of direct storytelling makes the world deeply mysterious. Piecing together your identity through environmental clues without ever getting a spoon-fed answer is brilliant. Reminds me of the rich, hands-off lore found in From Software games like Bloodborne or Elden Ring. If you check the Steam forums and Reddit right now, people are desperately trying to solve this world. So am I. The developer has absolutely no social media footprint, communicating strictly through Steam discussions, and that real-world isolation matches the vibe of the bunker perfectly. The gameplay loop itself is incredibly addictive. Sorting trash by hand for pennies is a slow grind at first, but once you unlock that vacuum cleaner, it becomes deeply satisfying and bizarrely relaxing. It's a wild contrast to the horror elements, especially considering half the trash you're collecting consists of human corpses. I genuinely found myself coming home from a shift at work, chilling out and putting my in-game boob box on, happily grinding away for furniture money. My only critique is that the game doesn't reward you for surplus farming, making trash sorting your only real economic driver. The expeditions provide an exciting change of pace. The combat is simple. Whenever you like that depends on your taste, but it worked fine for me. There is a dodge mechanic, but as a controller player, the timing felt incredibly difficult. Instead, I realized blocking and hitting was a superior strategy. The block absorbs the full brunt of enemy damage at the minor cost of weapon durability. The only issue is dealing with groups where overlapping enemy attack windows means you'll take a hit while swinging, but by the time I ran into crowds, I just used a pistol. The combat could use a few enemy mix-up combos down the line to keep you guessing, but right now it functions just fine. The absolute highlight of the game is how it masterfully constructs an illusion of progress. You feel yourself getting closer to freedom with every room you buy and every playing part you find. The game intentionally feeds your hope just to violently rip it away at the finish line, forcing you to realize you're just a glorified cog in their machine. It's impressive how a single developer managed to turn a 9-hour routine into a psychological trip. Most games that try to be everything at once end up appealing to no one, but Drudge hits every single itch with zero technical issues. It builds a cycle that makes freedom feel completely hopeless, and it executes that dread perfectly. For an £11 entry fee, the sheer amount of entertainment and atmosphere you get out of this world is worth every single penny. Drop a comment down below if you've pieced together any details about the deer-head cultist I missed.